Hi everybody. All right, we're going to try our 1-point perspective landscape. So we're going to start by make sure we have the right materials. You need a ruler or a straight edge. This isn't a real ruler, it's just a piece of cardboard. So if you have something like that or a notebook or something, that can work. I've got a few different kinds of rulers. Here's a really long one. Anytime I say ruler, that could be any kind of straight edge that you need to use. Now we're going to make a landscape. So one of the first things we think of is the horizon line. Where is the horizon line? I want you to put a horizon line, a straight line with a ruler or a straight edge, lightly, really lightly across your paper. Look where it is, a little bit high up on the page, not right in the middle, just a little bit higher. Draw a straight line going across. Okay, now mine's on a marker board, but I can erase that, right? It's a wipe-off marker. So you're going to have paper. You need to draw it really, really, really lightly with your pencil. Don't press down real hard because we're going to erase parts of it. Now we're going to put the next thing. This is really important to go into these steps in the right order. I'm going to put a dot right here. And what's it called? The dot on the horizon line is called our vanishing point. That's part of 1-point perspective, vanishing point. So put a dot on your horizon line. All right, now we're going to make at least 3 buildings. You might want to make more. And the only way this works is if you make your shapes really straight ahead, flat, regular shape on the page. You can't make an angled shape or something like that. It won't work quite right when we're doing this. So I'm going to start by putting a shape on the horizon line that goes right over it. So I'm going to put a rectangle right here. Now you could use a straight edge to do this, or you could just freehand this, but you want it to be pretty straight, okay? This is when you want to erase. So now you're going to erase that line where your shape is. Next, I'm going to put one down here. Now I'm going to make this shape a little bit bigger. That shows depth and space in the picture. So we're just going to make whatever shape you make it bigger right here. I'm going to put one down here. So I'm going to put a rectangle going this way. We're making buildings or houses or whatever you want to call it, whatever you think you want to make. So I'm going to put a rectangle right there. It's a little bit bigger looking than that. Let's put one on the horizon line, a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put a rectangle right there. Maybe that can be a building behind the horizon that's over the hill. And then how about one more? I'll put a big one right over here, a big square. All right, next we need our straight edge. So we're going to use our orthogonal lines. Kind of a big word, but I know what we need to do first. We need to put rooftops. So whichever way you want to draw a roof, you know, a lot of times we think of a triangle for a roof, or you could just do 2 angled lines and then a straight line going across. Mix it up a little bit. Make some a little bit higher or some a little bit shorter, some with a point, some not. Okay, good enough. Now I want to look at every corner. So I'm going to start at the dot every time, lay my straight edge or my ruler, and put it on this corner right here. It's not going to do much, but let's do it. Drawing really, really lightly, you guys. Do not press down with your pencil real hard because we're going to erase some of these lines. So match it to every single corner that you can get to from this dot. So all of this side of my shape. So I'm going to put this one. All right. You're going to do that with all of your houses. And remember, there's your dot. So you could go ahead and do all of those. But after you do that, then you go back and you add the lines that go vertically. So we're going to match this line to make our side of our building. Now you might want to make it a really deep, long building, or maybe it's tall and skinny. Wherever you want to put this line, make a straight line going up on the side of your building. This is the wall on the side. Then you're going to erase behind that. Now I want to match this angle to make the side of the roof. So look how that angle is. If it helps you, put your straight edge right there and then just slide it over to the corner of the house and draw a line. All right, so now I can erase these lines because we don't want it to look like we had those lines there. We want it to look like we just drew that house right there, showing it as a three-dimensional shape. So we're showing form. Look at that. It looks like a house now. Isn't that cool? I love this trick. Same thing. Get your dot, line it up. Let's do one more. Line it up to every corner. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way down to this corner. Look how narrow this space is right here. If you can make it fit, if it works, corner to dot, go ahead and draw the line. Remember, we're still drawing really, really lightly. Okay, so now this house is going to look a little bit different, right? I need this straight line. I'm going to copy it right here. This is kind of tricky because your eyes are going to fool you. So put your ruler right there and move it over a little bit. Draw your straight line. Now I've got to match this angle right here. So I'm going to lay my ruler against that angle so I can see how it goes. Move back. Make it match up to that line I just drew. It stops right here. Move my angle up. Now I want to match this line, and I've got to make it meet up here where that line is. So lay your ruler on it, slide it up. Okay, now you can erase these lines. Then when you erase those, it's like you can really see the thing that you built. It's like you made this building on your paper. Love it. You could even put a little balcony up there. Maybe you go up there and cook out or something. Sit out and watch the moon at night. Okay, same thing with all these other ones. You're going to connect to every corner and then cut it off with your orthogonal lines. Same thing with here. So go back to the Google slideshow after this and check out how we finished the picture. One thing I think that's fun to finish it is where your dot is. If you want to, put a sun and then make some rays going out from your dot. Right across the sun. You could just put a few or you could put a whole lot. Line it up on the dot right here. I'm not drawing over the sun shape, but I am laying my ruler or my straight edge on the dot, and then I skip past the sun shape and go around like that. Then I have a cool look for a sun. You could add some clouds. You could add trees using this too. Make your trees a little bit taller than your houses and see what happens. Add a road. The road's going to go out. Oh, it went past that house and then back down. Might have to fix that. We'll make my road a little bit skinnier. Okay? Put your road going down. You could make it curvy. You could do any of different things. Be creative. Okay? I'll see you guys in class. Bye-bye.